I haven't heard from Jonas or Stoker.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello,
Chat.
people in chat.
Mo.
Nope, Fed, wait. You gotta wait. You gotta wait for GC to get in, or else he's gonna have to download Dirt for forever.
Yeah, and it's always fun downloading dirt. Okay, here we go. I'm in.
Okay.
Okay,
Flash Miller.
hold on. I need to apparently unplug my controller because when GC was spraying me, it was making my controller vibrate.
Okay.
Despite the fact that I'm playing on mouse and keyboard.
Have to power control your keyboard and mouse with my PowerWash Simulator. Oh. Oh, this is nice.
So welcome to this Paradise Washer stream, where we're gonna be washing Paradise, I think. Something like that.
I got the feeling this is gonna be some sort of an alien.
Yeah, I would like a Power Wash version for a Paradise Killer. Even though that game is like, what, at least 3 years old now.
Is it? I did not know that. I thought it was more recent.
No.
I think it came out 2019 or 2020.
What's in here?
Paradise Killer was September 4th, 2020.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta clean all the murder apparently happened last stream. Paradise Killer.
We did a lot of murder.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to check out the end and I was like, woo.
We didn't murder everybody, though. We let the Daybreaks go. We technically let Henry go, but for however much that matters.
They all did it. Every one of them.
Yeah, that was kind of the thing that we're getting to, I think.
Oh, wow.
So everybody had some involvement in something.
I have no idea how I'm sticking to this, but I guess I have to keep pressing forward.
Who's there? Someone joined us.
It's Ray.
Ooh, hello, Ray.
It's Ray.
Dun 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 dun.
It's gonna be Ray.
And he's coming down the ring, jumping off the top ropes. Wait, is that one?
Downloading Dirt.
Yeah, we already started. So you're gonna be downloading Dirt for a bit.
How dare you download Dirt?
Could have said you were coming and we would have waited for you.
Oh, this is an odd nozzle.
Which one did it start you off with?
The 3.
Oh, you haven't gotten that one?
Triple Nas. Oh. Okay. This is pretty powerful.
Yeah, I should see what else is in the store here. So what's on the cleaning schedule tonight here?
So there are 3 new things that got added about a week ago. There's this satellite dish, there's a burger truck, and there's a water/power plant. It does both, I think. I'm not sure. The character who talks to you in that level is very coy about what the facility is supposed to be doing.
Let's see.
So coy, and you're just here to clean things. Why do you have to be so coy? I guess. Yeah.
See, what I want is there's the nozzle that does the little spinny spin, and then there's the nozzle that has the 3, and I want the 3 to spin.
No can do, Jose.
Seems like such a simple feature too.
Maybe in the next update.
Because then we're like car wash men then.
Or if you just press R repeatedly. Nah, that doesn't do it. Not the same.
No.
Let you make funny marks, though.
Also, Ray, your icon's broken.
Again.
Fixed it like 4 times.
Do you know what's going on with that, or do you like need to contact the overlay people and be like, what's going on?
I think it's just, I guess, caching things with, because it's OBS that it's screwing up on, right?
Well, technically, with StreamKit, that's
StreamKit.
screwing up with.
Because it looks right on Discord, and so I guess it's just like because I change it after SteamKit's starting to run or something. I don't know.
But it seems like it's only you, so I have to assume it's
Well, because I'm constantly changing it.
ah.
Miller, which way are you facing right now?
I'm facing
Miller, which
towards the thing. Now I'm
Okay.
facing towards you.
Okay, your model's like backwards to me, but where you're spraying is not.
Okay, so currently I am facing my back to you and spraying you out of my back.
Yes,
All right, that's fun.
you are like holding your gun like upside down and behind you.
Looks fine to me.
Okay, you're sprinting right, but you're just regular spray animation is.
I blame the dirt. You download so much dirt that
Huge.
you got messed up. Shoot. There we go.
Yeah, so that's what it's showing on my screen.
Funky.
Yeah, shoot this really quick.
Just that talented.
Of course, Chaco's a pool toy to go with all of these.
Oh, this
I'm
water.
gonna say playing with water and not a different word.
All of us with our power washers just keeping Pool Toy West up in the air. He's flailing about. He can't reach the ground.
New achievement is he gets bigger as we keep keeping him in the air. Eventually, we can't hold him up. Everything falls down, and blows up.
Is there
Every
a
dies.
top to this? Oh, you just go up. There's a ladder. That's what ladders are for.
Are they? I had no idea.
Snake eater.
Yeah, I thought ladders were you sung operas in video games.
Yeah, they win awards for them.
So I didn't read. Are we in some sort of like Colorado, Nevada place, or are we on Mars?
We are in a place called Muckingham. This
Jersey?
update is called the Muckingham Files.
I see.
And yeah, this one is very much the person who runs this radio telescope or whatever is like got all these conspiracy theories about aliens.
Aliens?
Aliens.
Egg limbs?
Right now I'm just thinking about that one meme I saw of the newscaster being like, we don't know what they want, but we do think they come in peace. And then the one alien walks up and he's like, not me, I come loud as fuck.
Dee 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 dee. Can't help but think of Mars Attack as we clean this. The cabin piece and suddenly pulls up, shoots the bird, and then starts killing everybody. What's the matter?
This railing is so annoying. You have to keep moving the scaffolding around the outside of it to be able to clean the outside.
They really do need to give us the jetpacks.
Water jetpacks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, give us like a Mario Sunshine jetpack.
Water
Or
jetpacks.
literally just give us Flood. Like, why has that not been a crossover thing?
Yeah.
Too on the nose.
Oh, come on.
It's basically the same game.
Yeah, you know, one is a platformer, one is a first-person puzzle co-op game. It's the same game. It's not puzzle. Zen game?
Does it count as chat, does this count as a puzzle game?
Hold on your phones now.
I don't think so yet, but I think they could easily turn it into one. You know, have like beach balls that we have to blast into baskets or something to unlock doors.
Or you have to fill the pool up a certain way.
Syrian says, I've heard this genre referred to as dad games.
See, you say that, and I think of like Quake.
No, you say that,
Is that
and
it?
I think of Octodad.
I was going to say the same thing. I just couldn't remember the name of the game. Octodad.
Yeah, I'm being too on the nose.
What about Unreal Tournament?
If you do something like Goat Simulator, that game is more like a toy box than it is a puzzle game, really.
Yeah, that's just a sandbox game.
Pick your own fun.
Like the Goose Simulator.
No, Goose Simulator is an actual puzzle game.
There are objectives in it.
Yeah,
Like just-
there are
The Untitled
objectives.
Goose
There's
game.
there's certain ways you can interact with stuff.
Yes,
That is
that's
a puzzle
definitely
game.
a puzzle game. Because
I thought
they
you
give
just
you
scared to
objectives
annoy-
and you have to figure out how to complete them.
I thought you were just to annoy people.
Well, you
That's a
annoy
big
people
part of
to
the
complete
fun.
the game, yes. But that's part of the mechanics. Annoying people is an intended play.
You solve these puzzles, then you get to annoy people.
Yeah, it's not the point of solving puzzles. The point of solving puzzles is get into the next area.
Where you can annoy more people.
Yes. And then you get to the
Yes.
end of the game where your entire goal was to annoy the most people possible.
Like Goose.
The twist ending.
Twist? Seems pretty straightforward to me.
Well, it feels like a twist ending when you do it. Syrian says dad games are defined by a general lack of danger. The main reward loop is doing simple jobs or getting things neatly into place.
So, like, unpacking?
Isn't that an RPG now? Some game recently where you're like the core mechanic is how you pack things in your pack.
Oh, you're playing inventory Tetris, but that's like the whole game.
I think.
Oh,
I know there's one where you play inventory Tetris, but there's also an RPG attached to it. And there's one where you play inventory Tetris, and that is the whole game.
I think, well, there's Safe Room. But I think there's another one better than that.
But what I'm thinking of is, I think it was like a roguelike, and like the top half of the screen is like your backpack, and part of how the mechanics work involve fitting limited amounts of things in there.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. You're playing like the squire to a dungeoneer or something.
I want to
You have-
say that it's an indie game where you play as some sort of mouse person, but
Yeah,
that
those are
doesn't
two
narrow
different
it down
games.
anymore. And I keep picturing Mousely in it now, and know that it's not her.
She's not. She will never leave us for a long time now.
Oh yeah, how many people are gonna draw Mouchley and Mina when that game comes out?
I'm still counting on Capcom coming up with a Mousley patch.
I'm sure Mina's gonna have like a Mousley outfit or something at some point.
Oh my god.
Picture Capcom putting a mousely DLC in it, and the twist here, she runs twice as fast from enemies.
Yeah, I don't think Capcom would do that. I do think
No.
that Yacht Club would do
Yes,
that.
yes, it was Backpack Hero, and yes, you do play as a small mouse person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Capcom could do it because then there'd be a whole bunch of rights issues and royalties and all this kind of stuff.
Well, I'll only say this: they do have the Capcom creator, which has been very generous with this kind of stuff lately. So maybe, yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'll try not to get everybody's hopes up with that.
And there's the other mouse game where it's like Link's Awakening style.
Yeah. Mina the Hollower.
Oh, Mina, yeah.
That's why I think Yacht Club games would definitely do that.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're like the masters of cross promotion. How many games has Shovel Knight been in that aren't Shovel Knight games?
And then Smashed, which is
Yeah, I have no idea how they got Shovel Knight into Smash.
Capcom's been in on that kind of thing too. They got crossovers with. Darkstalkers was recently on something too. I just remember, but I can't remember what it was.
I mean, I don't know how the hell they got Steve from Minecraft into Smash. Like, that was always one of the ones where people are like, what's your meme takes on what they're going to add to Smash? And people are like, oh, Steve from Minecraft, Master Chief, Goku,
Well, you still.
That was
I
right
think-
around when Microsoft actually bought Minecraft, wasn't it?
closer to, yeah. I think it was still a while ago.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that was part of their marketing for it then. To get it into Smash Brothers. Because despite the fact that Smash Brothers has like a massive roster, it's still pretty exclusive, so.
Speaking of Microsoft buying companies, UK said no to the Activision Blizzard acquisition.
Yeah.
yeah. Smash is very exclusive. It's like you have to justify your place taking the place of a Fire Emblem character.
Yeah.
Like, can you do that?
Okay, it's exclusive for everybody except Nintendo characters, who Nintendo really doesn't seem to care about.
Except
Even
for
They
Nintendo
have like this
characters, it's
entire history of hundreds of characters, and they put in another fucking Fire Emblem character.
Yeah.
It's like it's free to us. We don't have to do anything to get these characters. And we have some Fire Emblem games to advertise. More Fire Emblem, guys. This is how this got it popular in the West, is by featuring these guys nobody knew about in Smash Brothers, and they're like, who are they? And everybody who actually emulated in the 90s already knew all the Fire Emblem stuff, but nobody who was just a casual gamer knew anything about that, and they saw these hot anime twunks, and they were all like, we want the games with those in it. And Nintendo was like, hey, we can use this as promotion for the games we couldn't get into the West before.
When I saw Marth and Roy, I didn't play Smash Brothers Melee much, but my first thought is these guys are cool because they're just guys with swords. That's it. That's all that matters. And I want to use a sword fighter. Then you have Link, and you're like, well, Link is cool, but
Link plays completely differently from every other sword fighter.
yeah. Like
All the
wanna
other
use
ones are just Marth clones. I mean, you thought when Brawl came out that Wolf was just an annoying Fox clone because Fox was just the top tier and everybody wanted another one?
Hmm.
And then they came out with like 12 Marths.
Legotron says they legit had a mental breakdown from joy when they revealed Sora. Yeah, Sora was the one that was apparently like a lot of work went into like getting that deal.
I still remember the meme back then where it said, Nintendo sacrificed Princess Peach for just to get the Mickey symbol on screen for 10 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, that was the big thing. Apparently, it was clearing all of the Disney IP rules. Not the Square. Square does Kingdom Hearts, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Square and Disney though. It's
I know a
both of
few people were upset that Sora's Final Smash wasn't Trinity Limit and having Donald and Goofy, but it's like that's not gonna.
them. That's
You're not
the-
gonna
the-
allow out for
You
that.
You
have
got
Donald Goofy
Sora.
show up.
It's like that.
Yeah.
It's a miracle that you got Sora. You're not gonna get Donald and Goofy in the Smash.
Well, in the trailer they did hint, of course, tease them, but I mean that's it. That's all you're getting.
Some vague insinuations of Donald and Goofy, you know, just over there, off camera.
Yeah. Totally not Duck
Well, they
Hunt.
even I forget the technical name for it, but the stained glass platform things. There's one of them where Donald and Goofy are supposed to be part of it, but for Smash they cut them out and put in 2 other generic shapes.
Actually, I read into that. That's actually not a Smash thing only. They did do that in other things as well. So they just put that in there clearly because they didn't want to reference
Oh,
them. But yeah,
Did they put that in like Kingdom Hearts
I never-
stuff where they weren't actually cleared to use Disney likenesses?
it was. I have to look it up again, but yeah, it was sort of more like they just wanted to. I should say. I think it was for Riku, if I remember correctly. They wanted Riku not to have Zora and Donald and Goofy on there, and they were being sort of lazy for it. It looks like.
Disney, the company that became so successful by copying off of the Grimm brothers, and yet selfishly hoards everything they have.
But yeah, that's how you make money.
Yeah.
I think it was more like Square X didn't want to put too many Disney references in the stained glass anymore, and he said, "Yeah, we were to cut down on this."
And then eventually, Kingdom Hearts just doesn't even have any Disney characters in it anymore.
I find that hilarious, but at the same time, like sometimes when they make a world in Kingdom Hearts, you're like, okay, so are they going to cut out what are they going to cut out this time? Eh. I mean, the new Kingdom Hearts is pretty much not even. Well, there are some worlds they make where there's not even a lick of Disney in it, but and sometimes they're going on to that more, and they're saying, "Well, we want the Kingdom Hearts to be its own thing."
I mean, it
Yeah.
would be ideal for Square if Kingdom Hearts did become its own thing, but it can't because it's tied to Disney.
Correct. Granted, that was what made the series amazing in the first place.
All right, we're at 99%.
Yeah, we gotta clear the outer edge of the dish, and then
we
I
go.
think there's some bits on the railing left.
Yeah, the
Still
outer
can't
edge of
believe
the dish
Donald-
is going to be very annoying. There's
Still can't believe that Donald's a freaking wizard. And that he
I
actually.
can't reach it from down here.
No, the only thing you can do is you can get on the scaffolding, and then even then you have to get onto the edge of the scaffolding at the top level to even get a chance of reaching up to it.
I can get part of it from down here, but
So I gotta like go all the way over here and go up onto the railing.
Alright. I can hit it with the extra long extension from here.
Oh, God, did you guys ever see that the sneak peeks of what the Disney Kingdom Hearts cartoon was like?
There was a Kingdom Hearts cartoon.
There
was a pilot for it.
yes. apparently there was 2 scenes I saw. One where they just yeet Jafar into one of the doors of darkness, and one where Rico asks, "Who are these guys?" I'm down, and he says, "I'm Goofy," and he just says, "You sure are." But yeah, they had that was actually talked about way back then. Didn't know if it was true or not, and then they revealed yes, it was a thing.
Trying to get this side of the dish.
Is this side?
As she says, Dao doesn't use swords. He's a black mage. Zora's a red mage. Zora is pretty much at every
Stuck.
yes, he's pretty much is a red mage.
We go.
Okay, what am I missing? This railing needs some cleaning.
Instrument tower vents.
It says thing here on the side of the upper tower.
I need to get the outside on that. The underside.
His only white magic is cure. I gotta kick out everybody makes jokes that Donald doesn't heal, but he actually heals quite a bit.
I think the joke is that he never heals at the right time.
Hmm.
Because he's, AI controlled.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what? You're missing 1 HP? Maximum heal!
Mm.
What? You're at 20% of your maximum HP? Here's a little pittance for you.
Well, I think that first one flows into the second one, in that, if I remember right, in Kingdom Hearts 1, Cure took all of your MP. So-
No, actually, that was the second one.
Okay, it was the second one, yeah. No one of the games, Cure just drains your entire MP bar and you can't cast anything for a while.
Correct. It's the second one. The first one, yeah, if you have like blocks of magic and you could basically spam cure. But it was very, in my opinion, pretty cool to see like 11 cures in stock.
Where's the... Oh, this is also a thing.
Yeah, that's what
I
Yeah.
came late after
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
had already done this. And
You hadn't completely finished this, it just looks clean.
control room
Really?
door frame, yeah.
yeah, it's the top of it. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Miller, you're still shooting backwards on my screen.
Reflector underside trim ring.
Yep, it's those pain in the butt ones.
Ah, those. Ray.
Oh, yeah. I saw what you said, Legatron. I'm pretty sure everybody can't get that image out of their head anytime soon.
Keep blasting this with water. Oh, it's not that. Okay. Other side trim.
One
Who's
more.
left. Yeah, so which one?
Gotta hover over. Circle.
Ah, it's this one. It's the one that the door underneath the thing is connected to.
There we go.
It's a tiny little bit between the door and the center part.
You got it.
Alright.
This water tower could use it too.
Next one.
I'll be right back. 1 second.
Okay.
It's a Boyga truck.
The burger truck.
Boiger truck.
Muckenham Burgers.
Oh,
I want a burger now.
This time
Do
of night.
not say that. Do not tempt me.
What's on top of that?
It's like a volcano of ketchup and mustard.
Oh.
Very weird. But I guess it's kind of unique.
Camembert burger. Explodes with flavor.
Back in your already
Disgusting.
done.
40% done at least.
Disgusting ad for a burger place that hasn't existed for the past like 40 times it's been reposted.
Quick, guys. The health inspector's almost here.
Wash away the evidence. Wash it away. Wash it away.
Seymour, why is there dirt in my burger?
It's not dirt, sir. It's human feces.
Ugh.
We called them Durams. Mmm. I just find it funny. It took us like until 80% to actually go with the reference to steamed hands joke. Oh. Ooh. Tee, 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 tee. Buckingham burgers, only $7.
Only $7. Ugh, that'd be a good burger.
Paying for the eruption of flavor.
In your mouth. I can't get over how shiny the roof of the car is. Wow.
We literally just cleaned it. How
I know,
would it
but
be?
I mean, I like the effects of this game when something's completely washed. That's what I'm trying to say. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons actually I like getting back in this game. Shiny.
Oh, that inside tiling specifically makes me want a steak and shake burger now.
I went to I tried Shake Shack for the first time the other day. It's not that great.
You have like
NGL, not impressed.
The bottom bun.
It's on the big burger
Bun
inside.
needs
where we're at. We have a lot of French fry trucks, but they're really good.
French fry or poutine?
Mostly French fry. They do have some poutine in some of them now that I think about it.
The buns have been washed.
Our pizza shops have poutine.
Sprayed even.
A lot of people like buying the pizza shop poutine.
Ingredient unit.
I don't know what it's saying is dirty here. I don't see
Oh.
anything.
Ingredient unit.
Something inside?
It's this
Yeah.
whole thing. Just keep spraying and circling and the number will go down.
Oh, someone didn't scour it hard enough. It just left a very, very thin layer of dirt. Great. Alright.
There we go.
Huzzah!
Save the burger truck.
Well, it's only 10:30. I've gone through 2 of those. Alright, well, the last one's the longest.
As it always is.
No, it isn't.
I like to think so, Rick.
Everybody in? Yep. Okay. If you didn't build these solar panels out in the desert, they wouldn't get dirty.
Well, no, you just need to cover them.
Yeah, you need to cover the solar panels. That'll solve it.
Yeah. It won't get dirty.
Ingenious plan. Sir, we have no solar power. Well then, uncover it.
Just,
But then they'll get
Just-
dirty.
install some fans to,
We have to put the
Blow
solar
the dirt
panels
off.
out in the desert. I saw a picture somewhere of somebody put like 700 square miles of solar panels in the middle of Sahara and said that's all the power the entire world needs. We need to do that.
I got it. We'll use the solar power to power the fans that will blow away all the dust from the solar panels. But that'll take up all the solar power. It'll work.
Just putting solar panels in the middle of the Sahara is a foolproof plan.
no, see,
All of that sand there we'll just continually buff the solar panels and keep them shiny.
We need to put wind turbines in, and then use the power from the wind turbines to generate wind to blow the dirt off the solar panels.
Of course. You're a genius! We're making you the Minister of Energy in the UN immediately.
This is my best idea since I put a humidifier in one corner of the room and a dehumidifier in the other corner of the room to teleport water.
I guess that technically is accurate.
God, now I'm imagining teleporting a person from one corner of a room to another, but like you can smell them as they're teleporting.
It's like putting the red sock on with the blue socks. You don't have to wash
Right.
your socks.
They've just been aerosolized.
Why do I not have the HUD?
There.
There.
That's the key.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that would happen to me occasionally.
I assume there's a key for, yeah, like picture mode or no HUD mode.
One sec.
There we go.
Yes, you clean these solar panels, proceed to walk all of it.
But our boots are clean. That's the trick.
Even though they're wet and we've been trudging through sand.
The soles of our boots are made out of magic erasers.
Ah, okay. All makes sense now.
We need to have just like mini floods on our shoes, so wherever we walk, it clean.
Yeah, we're actually walking on a 1 millimeter thick plane of water at all times.
Okay, if that was
wow.
true, then you should just be able to walk on top of the dirt and it washes off.
Water angels, guys. That's the new plan. Yoink.
Yeah.
Oh, I should wrote it up here.
So the story here is that this was a water treatment plant, and then somebody bought it and turned it into a solar power plant, but they didn't remove any of the water treatment stuff.
I mean,
and then they
I
won't
guess you
explain
could
why.
use... I mean, if you have a water pump here, that's for the, turbines still, isn't it? Because you still need water for turbines.
Yeah, but you don't need turbines for solar.
Then
You
the
either do
solar
reflective
just-
solar, in which case you're using molten salt or oil, or you do photovoltaic.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, most of like the really high scale reflective ones use some kind of molten salt because they need something that can get up to like 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit and still be pumped. And Adrian says, WTF, this isn't the opera? No, this is the Phantom of the Opera.
I was like, eh?
You like my joke? I made it myself.
Yeah.
It's all the small solar panels. Now let's get the big one.
Oh. Oh. Beep, 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 beep. Ooh, okay.
So hey, chat. How's your day been? What have we been up to this fine Wednesday?
Welcome to the middle of the week.
Welcome to Hump Day. Get all your camel OC representation in chat.
Huh?
Stillness. Come back to straw.
Somebody says prepare for finals. Good luck at your finals, by the way, buddy.
Flodisnya says, I'm good. I'm watching these furries playing a cleaning simulator. They're kind of weird, to be honest.
Sound
Are
like
you
a bunch of
cheating on
dorks.
us?
I mean, it just says they are weird. I can still hear Nenorochito when I close my eyes.
You know what though?
Oh, but I don't roll enough, do I? Nenorochito. Ray, did you watch any of Paradise Killer?
I have not.
Alright.
I only watch a little bit.
Joker did a voice for a character that kept saying like Romanian slurs and stuff, and he was just like,
Oh.
he just rolled R's a bunch and then desperately tried to pronounce some of them, and then most of them he's just like, yeah, what it says there.
Or, you know, just garble it, because
Blurb.
more accurately, gargle it.
Who needs a Duolingo, Al? You just gargle Colgate and that's how you speak Slavic languages.
How's Miller doing on the bottom? Oh, okay.
Hey, excuse you. Cleaning the outside as well. It's a lot harder to do this, the underside. There's a lot more nooks and crannies and angles and stuff.
Okay.
I only woke up at 4 today, so I haven't done much yet today. But I did watch a documentary about a very low-fidelity burger.
Did you?
It's
How was a
One of-
burger
one of the-
low fidelity?
one of the first pictures made on an Amiga,
Okay.
and this guy was trying to talk about how it was made, who made it, what the process would have been. And he was trying to recreate it because apparently the file itself was lost to time, and so he's trying to recreate the correct color space, the correct dimensions, all this kind of stuff to be, the correct file format displayed on the correct monitor, all this stuff. It's a fun little look into early 80s computer graphics and the technology associated with them. If you want to go see it, go look up 4-Byte Burger by Ahoy. Byte is in B-Y-T-E.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.
Interesting when you mentioned that. I was like, that sounds like something that Ahoy would do.
Ahoy, mateys!
Yep.
T T T T T T T T.
I appreciate his tenacity and all the work he did, even though some of it seems a bit excessive.
Oh wow, this is actually pretty hard to watch.
I still really like his documentary on what is actually the first video game.
That one's really
He
good.
did some actual legit research for that one.
Now I'm curious. Where's that at? I want to look that up.
I also just like the framing structure of that, where he had the classroom projector
Hmm.
with the cellophane pages.
And I'm pretty sure Pong wasn't the first video game ever invented, but they keep saying that on the media.
Yes, well,
No.
they're wrong. Pong is definitely not the first video game ever because that came out like way after consoles were even a thing.
But that's the thing, though. It's such a popular thing that they talk about. I'm pretty sure that's not the first game.
It may
That's
be the first popular video game.
Yeah, like the first commercially successful one.
Yeah.
Because there were, what, like 50 billion Pong consoles?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The technically first video game was like What did he say? It's like oscilloscope tennis or something, or like a precursor to asteroids.
It depends on like how you define video is part of his conclusion.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Because there were also like a couple really early proof of concepts from various universities that just made games for trade shows in like the 50s. I think one of them was a video Knots and Crosses.
Of course, it'd be called Knots and Crosses. All the early computing stuff was British.
Yes.
Nuts and bolts game.
Yeah, he does mention Tennis for Two as one of them, but that also falls into the gray area because Tennis for Two is on an oscilloscope, and does that actually count as video?
I would say no.
Yeah, there's not a video signal.
A.
To me, like anything that was on like digitally, like a television or a computer screen that could be remotely controlled is considered a video game. The classic style.
There was one he mentioned that I kind of agreed. I think I agreed with him most. It was like, was it the Magnavox?
The Magnavox Odyssey? Or...
There was something I remember him saying. It was like a single brick of a controller with just a single knob on it connected to a TV.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about there. What's it called? I can't come up with it right now, but I know what you're talking about.
the Magnavox Odyssey did have a console part of it, but you know it was barely a game system.
It was something
You
like an
could swap
arcade.
out quote-unquote cartridges, even though they were just like really just cards that changed like a couple bits.
Sort of
And how
reminds me of the jail.
things behaved on the screen. It was
Sort
more
of reminds
like
me of that-
just, you know, markers on the television than it was an actual game.
Sort of reminds me of that Jailbreaker arcade where it had just one button.
The one, I'm Adrian, the one that's just monochrome cubes and some plastic overlays for your TV. Yes, that was basically what the Magnavox Odyssey was.
Yeah, I think that's the one where it was like, okay, that is a thing you play on a TV. It has its own external processing that is not in
That
the
was
display.
the first video game console. I have no idea how they managed to sell that to anybody. But I guess, you know, it was novel for the time. Even if you had to spend like, what, $700 equivalent for it?
Oh,
I mean, there are people who do that.
innovation, imagination.
Remember
People may have
has-
had a bit more.
I think it would have bought an arcade
Consumable
machine to get
income.
more out of it. Get you some Space Invaders. I don't know when Space Invaders was released compared to the Magnavox.
I'm pretty sure the Space Invaders came after Magnavox, but I think it was 1980.
Dude.
I'll check real quick.
So Space Invaders was 1970. Magnavox Odyssey was 72.
Yeah.
1978,
So
actually.
I wonder how much a
Well-
Space Invaders arcade cabinet would have cost someone compared to a Magnavox Odyssey.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So Space Invaders was 78. Sorry, I was looking at something
Oh,
else.
okay. 78.
So yeah, Magnavox Odyssey came out before Space Invaders.
Ooh. Oh, geez, this videos are at 97%. Wow.
Well, so when the Magnavox Odyssey was released, it cost $99.95.
That was in 1972 money.
That was in 1972, which is equivalent to about $650 today.
Yeah, so I was close.
A cabinet for Space Invaders was $2,000 to $3,000
Oh.
by the end of the 70s.
Okay.
So yeah, you're looking at 1/20th the price.
Okay.
at best,
Worth it.
or at worst, actually.
I don't remember if Space Invaders used the quarters back then.
Quarters?
I don't think
What
it
do you
did.
mean?
Just for playing the arcade.
Yeah,
I doubt.
of course they use quarters. I don't think any of them were nickel driven.
Well, I gotta double check on it, but I think back then I forget when they started using quarters as actual currency for the arcades. But
Well,
I think
I guess it would be whenever pinball machines started using quarters instead of nickels or whatever.
let me check it up real quick. Actually, let's see.
Simon Tesla mentioning memory was still super expensive back then. That was like the main issue with a lot of computing for a long time. Because it had 8-bit processors, 8-bit processor capabilities for a long while. It's just the matter of RAM. Syrian says Periscope by Sega in 1966 was the first to cost 25 cents to play.
Oh. Apparently, they mentioned that in Steve Elkin's book, The First Quarter. Okay. I just found that out right now.
And how much was 25 cents in 1966? I'm curious.
Probably would be close to $1.70 today.
Yeah, all the
No, maybe closer to like $1.90, almost $2.
Yeah, all those years using quarters to play Street Fighter.
Those quarter spinning Street Fighter, you could have invested them. They would have octupled in value.
I had to find out the endings. I had to figure out who Blanca's mother was.
An electric eel, isn't it? Or no, he was raised by electric eels.
No. Yeah. I think it was just called Blanca's mother. She didn't really have a name.
Checking these out here.
Pressure control. Oh, here we go.
There it is.
Outtake elbow pipe.
That's the intake. The outtake's over here.
That's the top of this vertical connector.
There you go.
Hey! That only took us about an hour. That's it.
Did it.
Oh, Syrian
We did
says
it.
it's around
We did it.
$2.33 according to Google.
I was not ready to see Coltan get yeeted.
Yeah, Qualtan also giving a little mouse squeak. Squeaky squeak.
And if you could do different sounds for different characters, just do the squeak but pinch down.
All right. What's in here for? Do you want to wash Tifa's bar?
We did that, right?
Yeah, we already did the.
Oh, also, what did a comic book cost in 1966? Was that also a quarter?
Oh, I know they, according to my stepdad, they were a lot more expensive than that. I don't remember. I don't remember though.
A dime.
10 cents. Okay.
Really?
Well, sorry. I'm looking. It says up until 1961, comic books were mostly priced at 10 cents. So later in the 60s, it might have costed a quarter.
Okay, this other one says 1963. Amazing Spider-Man 1 cost 12 cents.
Yeah. So I'd probably say about 12 to 15 cents in 63.
Yeah, $13,000. What are you gonna do next?
Tyrion says, for reference, federal minimum wage in 1966 was $1.60, which is about $14.93 today. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we still have an hour.
Let's see. There's 5 of us here, so